Staying on the topic of education, there is a big debate happening at schools all across the country about when and what topics should be covered as part of a sex education curriculum. New Jersey just implemented a statewide mandate requiring schools to teach middle schoolers about sex acts. And Florida has a law in place banning any classroom instruction on sexual orientation or gender identity in kindergarten through third grades. Do you agree or disagree with either state policy, and why?
Mr. Ronchetti, you go first.
We have huge issues with our education system in the state, and we should be focusing on the basics: math, science, reading, and we also have to spend as much time as we possibly can on history. And some of that history is ugly, there is no doubt, but kids deserve to learn the truth about history across the board here. But to me, when we start taking that focus and turning it in other places, this is why we have the problems that we have. Under this governor, we have social studies standards that are designed to divide kids by race, by gender, any way possible. In fact, you can go read the social studies standards on the PED website. Go to about the last 5 or 6 pages or so. There's no place for that. The governor has taken us down to 51 in education. We have massive issues across the board here. We need to focus on getting our kids caught up because they are not caught up right now. We should have had summer learning academies last summer. We need them the next 2 to 3 summers, and we also need additional time in the classroom. And I'm not necessarily talking about additional time where it's, hey, if you'd like a little additional time, here's a little bit of additional time. We need true leadership on this. And what this governor has done is she has punted, she has not stepped in and done what needs to be done. But when you lose focus and you start trying to teach things that are not core to the mission for our kids, you do them a tremendous disservice. And effectively what happens is down the road, our kids are behind because they spend too much time worrying about things that don't allow them to be competitive in the world they're walking into. Too many kids aren't ready, and we'll have them ready.
Governor Lujan Grisham, you have 90 seconds.
I absolutely disagree with those policies. Look, states that have comprehensive sex education lower teenage pregnancies. That's where our highest risk birth rates and birth outcomes are. When I was the Secretary of Health, I fought a Republican administration, the Bush administration, and won to make sure that we were going to teach abstinence only, non-evidence-based policies in our schools. And when we did age-appropriate sex education from K through 12, we dropped the rate of teen pregnancies, and quite frankly, New Mexico is still doing that. The social studies standards were required to be updated after nearly 20 years because the last governor created such a constitutional liability. We're being directed by the courts. And by the way, I do believe that parents, right, and local influences should dictate many of the policies at schools, which is why we have independent school boards. They get to decide whether or not we're investing in what. So when we provide $110 million for extended learning in the classroom, and by the way, that did happen in the summer, which is why we have higher graduation rates. And now the highest that the state have ever seen, right? Students accessing higher education, 2-year, 4-year licenses, certificates, which means they're staying here and they're working here and they're building families and careers here. It's nuts not to provide evidence-based public policy inside our schools.